Hey everybody. Hey, today I want to talk about Amazon and alternatives to Amazon. Because, every once in a while, for whatever reason, you might be tired of using Amazon. I personally had some issues with it, and it wasn't so much philosophical, but it was some technical issues I had with it that they weren't correcting. But anyway, in this episode, we're going to talk about some alternatives to Amazon. And so one of the first things I wanted to talk about was, if you're not using Amazon and you have one of these, how do you get books on it? Or, is it totally useless now? Well, no, it's not actually, because you can add books to it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let me go over here, and we are going to show you how to do it. So first, let's say you decide you're going to get your books from, and you're going to buy them from Google. You decide you want to do it that, and you can get them any way you really want. But like on Google, like here's Google Books, you would go over here to the little gear wheel, and you would say download EPUB, and you would click that button, and it would download the book you have just purchased and put it in EPUB format on your computer. So now what do you want? What do you do with that? What you do with that is there's this little program called Calibre, and Calibre is an open source program for doing just about everything you want to do with an ebook, and it will help you transfer them into different styles. Well, it'll help you search for different ebooks. But here, it comes in different versions: Windows, Mac OS, Linux. You can even make a portable version or put it on an Android or even on your iPhone. But once you do that and you get it loaded up, it looks something like this on my Mac. I'm sure it looks very similar on a Windows machine. But you take your book, you add a book over here on the left click. Let's say here's the book I just downloaded. You can convert that book into different formats. I know that the Amazon Kindle uses AZW format or MOBI, or you can simply plug it in to your USB port on your Kindle and load it up, and that gives you access to the files on your Kindle on your computer. And once it gets connected up, it'll actually change over here on the Calibre to send it to a device. And right here with send to device, you can select the book that you want, that you just purchased on Google, and send it directly over to your Kindle. And it will change the format from EPUB that you downloaded it in and put it into a format that the Kindle can use. And then after you do that, you can go to your Kindle. Once it stops showing, it's hooked up to the USB port, and you see right here, the book is right here, ready to read. And so it really makes your Kindle something that you can use that's not dependent on using Amazon. So that's one thing. The program, the Calibre program, is actually really very good. You can actually shop on it and look for books and see where the book is that you're looking for. It might be. It's really a beautiful program, and it's completely open source, and they ask for donations, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But they make it easy to do that if you want to support them. Now, the other question you might have, let's see, Well, I just wanted to show you something here. I have this program or this website that I like to. You can get almost books for free on it. It's called BookBub, and if you haven't checked it out, go to bookbub.com, and you can put in the different types of genres that you're interested in, and it will send you notifications when something interesting comes in. A lot of times you'll get like the first in a series for free. I use it, and you can click on it. It'll bring you directly to all the different sites, like Google Books or even Amazon, and allow you to download the ebook. And I find that to be a very useful site. Now, if you're not buying things on Amazon, where else can you buy things? I mean, it's similar to Amazon. Well, I mean, there's a lot of different places, but even some place like Walmart.com. Now you would think, well, this is just selling Walmart things. But it's not exactly like that, because they have all these different products. However, people or different companies sell their products on Walmart.com like they do on Amazon. So one thing that I purchased on here is tires. You can go and search for tires and find all these really good deals. And one thing I did, I have these Travel Star EcoPath mud terrain tires on my truck, and at this price, I couldn't really pass it up. And I had them shipped to a tire shop, and then they charged me the fee to put them on. Sometimes you can get them put on for free at Walmart, or a really discounted rate. And I think at the time when I got my tires, because of the COVID stuff, they weren't putting tires on, but I'm sure that maybe they do now, and you can get them put on for next to nothing. So that's a really good deal, or really cheap, So, and I had that done before on another vehicle I had, and they did a really good job. Another site which I would recommend is Newegg. I purchase my computer stuff at Newegg, but they also sell other things. They have home lighting systems and compressors and coffee pots and stuff for your pool and outdoor and solar. I mean, they sell a lot of different things. They sell things for your kitchen. They have some tires. They have health and beauty things. They have jewelry. I mean, they sell a ton of different things. Really good, and it's a lot like using Amazon, where you can pick, if you get it, buy things directly from Newegg, or if they're shipping from Newegg, and then you can have it shipped directly to your home. And a lot of times you can get free shipping. So that is one of the sites that I would really highly recommend. Now the other thing is, the whole part of all this, and I'm sure there's a lot of other parts too, to Amazon, where you can find, substitutes. But you might be saying, well, what about my Video Prime or my Prime Video? Well, there are sites where sure, you can go to Netflix or Roku, Paramount Plus, Hulu, all these different things. I mean, everybody has figured out a way to siphon money out of you. But if you go to this site called Just Watch, you can find, different programs that you're interested in and where they're streaming, which services are streaming them, like this one here, and they're streaming it on Fubo, and I think it streams on a different platform. Different movies, like here, Spider-Man, where's that at? And it shows you all the places where you can buy it, where you can rent it, where it's streaming right now. Right now it's streaming on Starz, DirecTV, and Fubo, but it's, you can find a place to watch what you want. You don't have to get it on Prime, Prime Video. But there will be programs just like anything else, like Coming to America too, if you wanted to watch that. It's only on Prime Video. But, when this whole COVID thing is over, I think that what people should do is, if you have that one program, you don't want to subscribe to a whole nother network, with a monthly fee, maybe you should make new friends, go to your relatives, and have a movie night and watch this show. I think it's a good way for people to get together and connect away from your TV. We're all going to want to go out and see other people when all this is done. And, maybe that's a good way to do it. Well, anyway, I think that I'm going to leave it at that. And that's today's video. And I will talk to you later. Have a good night, day, whatever it is for you. Bye.